day. What a fucking trip, bro. Days go by. Boom, baby. Boom. Just like that. Rise and shine. Another day has gone by, bro. I swear it was just the other day I was sitting here talking about it. You and I sitting here on this phone doing the damn thing. And now here I am again, shining. Another day, smelling that freshness in the air. Another day to choose my own life path. And yesterday was such an amazing day with Michelle's 30th birthday and all her family. And I started to realize that everyone has a life path and they're choosing their path. And this morning, we're going to talk about how important it is to choose that path, how important it is to choose that perspective, and how important it is to choose life. There we go, baby. There we go. Morning, sunshine. She's talking it up. Go, go, go. Good morning. Like she literally just walked past, and then I'm doing the morning motivation, run right past. Some people in their mind, right, might not register their own life. Like that's a for sure thing. We barely register the decisions we're making, right? You know what I'm saying? They just happen so emotionally, so fast. I mean, we're talking lightning quick speed here. Pass that we haven't even seen yet, past that we haven't even walked yet, and they happen real quick. And then all of a sudden, you see 30 years go by, like Michelle's, and it's just like this is it. This is her family. This is the path that they laid. Everybody's from Pittsburgh. Both parents are from Pittsburgh over here. Both parents are from Pittsburgh over here. Both have had children to do that, and then go put it in the middle and do it that way, and put it into them. And you watch all these branches in every tree combine into one trunk, and that's your path. Most of us they want to acknowledge it, where we're from, what our genetics are, especially our environment. Can determine a lot of things. Like I'm pretty self-determinant, but I'm from America. I couldn't imagine being from Bangladesh, being a modern day slave. I couldn't imagine having to fight myself off my own back in India against a billion other motherfuckers like China. Lived in China. The amount of population and pollution I never want to see again. And maybe that's their path. You know, I'm not God. I'm not omnipotent. I don't know why everybody's path crosses, and maybe yours crossed and found out for a reason. Join We Club. Hard to determine. I mean, I'm so fascinated by all the perspectives of all the humans and then all the paths of all the humans. It's each one of them such a unique chapter, bro. Such a unique fascination. You go like, happy birthday, my youngest, and her dad's just grabbing her. Oh yeah, you come here, you little one. And it's just like seconds ago, just like this guy was like, hey, he's 19 months years old. Who counts in months? Someone that's held a child not but a couple months ago, and it was a small child, and now they're holding them underneath. Not like this, but like underneath, like a 2 foot, 3 foot human, and little human determining your path. This little bit of sex that you had determining your path. I have one friend that had sex with a guy once, of course no condom, and she's already pregnant again. Hasn't had a child in 12 fucking years, bro. 12 years. And then all of a sudden, one time just trying to lay down with somebody, boom bap, her path has changed. Now she's 24 weeks along, swollen like a beach ball, and married already. You just don't know how fast your life will come. You don't know how fast your life will be determined and what direction it'll go. I mean, a lot of it's determined from decisions, but it could be determined from genetics. That's a huge difference too. I mean, some people are trying to grind down their genetics to make them be something that they're not. What's up? Good morning, you guys. Always good. Always good. Aw, thank you. I got you. Does he drink coffee? They give kids coffees? What do they do? They give the kids treats? Of course. Of course. Love that. Enjoy your day, bro. You know. Life path. I'm sure. I'm sure nobody knows what their life path is. I'm sure that nobody knows what their destiny is. I'm sure nobody knows how to predict the future, but I'm for sure knowing that your decisions are going to change your future. You're for sure going to add up all of those perspectives and see the lens that what you see things through. Some people, they would be like, all I need is a roof over my head, someone to lay with, and someone to make children with, and my life is all set. Some people so predetermined that they can't see what has added up for them, right? Like, I don't know if you've really seen, like, okay, first, I mean, this one is, she just turned 30, but I mean, to say that, you got your whole career path laid out when you were in your 20s, going to college, going to university, trying to find, your doctorate, and then find your mister at the same time. There are people that laid out their whole lives like that. I mean, could you imagine growing up in a city and then having only those people to know in that city, and then only dating within that city? Like, you only get a date the son of the Smiths because they were a family friend, but you never get to leave Pittsburgh. You never get to leave the city you grew up in. You're predestined. I mean, could you imagine having an arranged marriage, right? This kind of destiny where arranged marriages have a higher success rate than a non-arranged marriage. I don't know what to call that. A traditional marriage? Are we traditional or are they traditional? I don't know. Anyway, regardless of the labels, someone's choosing for you and someone's not choosing for you. So you got this free will. Pick who you want, any religion, any background, any sex, creed, or color. And on the other side, you have this. We've already found who you're going to marry, and that's it. About 14 years old, y'all married off. Get on out of here. It's India. Uh, why are those lasting longer? Statistically, right? Why are those arranged marriages lasting longer than someone who had free choice, free will? They say that the determination is literally genetics. You're already picking someone who your parents have approved what their parents are like, the style of family that they run. Last night, hanging out with Michelle's family, I got to see the style of family that they run, right? The let's go to dinner, dad swipes, everybody's happy, okay, hug, kiss, goodbye, bye, we're good for another month or two, we'll see you when we get to see you, when we have to see you. Some people are like that, bro. Some people are like that. Some people are just the task at hand. Buy the gift, do the birthday, go on with life. I remember my ex had to do dog birthdays. Everybody in San Francisco, in the city she grew up in, it all got the same dog litter, so they all come around every year out of their homes. You got one, you got one, you got a puppy, you got a puppy, you got a car, you got a car, and then there's a plane flying overhead. Right. Okay, everybody gets a puppy then. So I guess everybody's life path is to come out every year when these puppies get a year older and come have the dog's birthday together in the same park. I couldn't live like that. I barely have a dog. I barely would know my dog's birthday, let alone celebrate the birthday with its neighbors. You got me fucked up, but some people's life path are like that. Some people, they can't wait to have their whole life determined for them. They're like, okay, in this summer, we're going to go traveling. And then this winter, we got to go meet with the Smiths because we're going to go skiing and we know we want our daughter to marry their son, so let's put more effort into it. You're choosing a life path. There's a lot of people that are choosing a major. When you're going into college, there's a life path there. You're like, look, as long as I end up like my parents, or as long as I, become a doctor, lawyer, or something that they're proud of, my life path will be determined and they'll be happy for me. You know what I'm talking about. We all do it. There's pressures unseen. There's desires to be met. Some people are trying to marry up. Some people are trying to get out of marriage, and some people are just trying to be married in general. Maybe marriage isn't your shtick, right? Coming from my ex, she was never going to be married. She was always going to be poly. She was always going to switch up, and she was always going to pull shit. And I was just like, is that your life path? Your life path is a constant rotation of men in your laps. Is this what you really want out of life? Did you not want true human connection? And it turns out some of us aren't built for that shit. Some of us weren't exhibited those as a kid, right? If you don't see two parents getting along in front of you, how are you going to model the behavior? You know what I mean? It's hard to compare the two because the chick I chose had a solid family with fucking 3 kids and two together parents. The other one didn't have a father. The mother was narcissistic. Her whole life was determined by her own sexual impulses and misguidedness, her mental instability, or whatever happened to her in her past. You can see the past diverge. I say to Michelle all the time, you're younger than me, 14 years younger than me. I'm 44. She just turned 30, right? That she's winning the race in life because she could go to college, right? Her car has never been repossessed. Her phone has never been off. Her parents are still married. Uh, 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 she has health insurance. If you and I both sat here on the race of life and they went, on your mark, motherfucker, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna go. Get set. Yeah, bitch, I'm fast. Who wants what? Go. And you need to wait. Wait, what? Yeah, you gotta wait. I need everybody whose parents are still married to step 5 yards forward. Ooh, I'm waiting. Has your phone ever been turned off? Has your cell phone ever been shut off? I'll wait. Has your car ever been repossessed? Things that almost have nothing to do with me are starting to add up. Did your parents pay for your college? Shit. I'll just sit here and wait. You know what? I'm going to smoke this blunt during this race. Yeah. Because it's a shocker. There are so many self-determining factors that you might not ever see. The fact that I was even born in America helped me travel the world. I am not under some kind of fucking disillusionment in front of you and go, I'm just a traveler. I'm an entrepreneur. I have an online website. I just made $500 in one deal. Don't you worry about me. Whip, whip, flex, flex. Okay, whip, whip, flex, flex. Here's the thing. If you were in Bangladesh, you wouldn't even have a cell phone. If you were born in Calcutta, Mumbai, uh, Cambodia, you wouldn't even have a chance at college. You can't even smell college or spell college. Okay? And then you want to grind, cousin. Next thing you know, you on top of a roof with just a rope around your waist talking about I'm wearing sandals and I don't even have a work belt. Talking about I just worked all week long for $5. I watched that. This is when Thanksgiving was created. I swear for God. I swear for God. And I was looking at this dude and they were interviewing him. He like, bloop, bloop, bloop. I work 2 weeks and I make $10 or $5 or $10. And I was just like, it's $5. And I was like, let me send him $10 so he can, $5 a week. Let me send him $10 so he can take 2 weeks off. Courtesy your boy Saint. Take it off, bro. Just go do something with your bad self. Go see your family. Go enjoy it. Whatever it is, just $10. But for us, the lifespan of spending $20 on $3.50 for the marshmallows, $3 for the graham crackers, that's $6.50 plus another $6 for a pound of chocolate, that's $12.50, and whatever else we bought, some ice cream sandwiches. $20, less than $20 walking out of the Trader Joe's, which they gave us free flowers because it was Michelle's birthday. So they gave us free salsa to try and free flowers. They're awesome. Trader Joe's. Shout out to you. This message was brought to you by Trader House. Anyway, yeah. Enjoying Weed Club. But in our minds, in our minds, right? You know, the way that we perceive it, the way that we want to see it, the way that we want to adapt to this path determines everything. Because a lot of people, let's check it out. Let's go rewind a little bit. Go back 3 centuries. Now it's the 17th century, 18th century, and people are walking around the collapse of other civilizations. This is the ergo the impetus of the French Renaissance, and we are higher than religion. We are now scientists. This is the Renaissance period, or the Enlightenment, or the Industrial Revolution. All those periods, you just go back in time. Just go back 1 century, 2 century, 3 centuries. Imagine people breeding their family. That's right. You are going to marry the Smiths. We only know the Smiths. They just had a son. You're going to marry him. Your life path is destined to have children with someone you don't even know, to have a whole life you can't even see or determine your own outcome. Could you imagine? Go back, play around the Sphinx overgrown with fucking sand. Climb into Machu Picchu before it was ever discovered. Go into Angkor Wat in Cambodia before it was rediscovered. We lost ancient technology. We watched the bourgeoisie of the 17th century. We watched the Industrial Revolution of the 18th century. We watched these motherfuckers climb around the deceased civilizations, right? Like, this used to be Carthage. Where's the rocks? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the hanging gardens of Babylon. It looks like it's just a garden. Like, literally, we were into years, centuries. We forgot the technology of the aqueducts. We forgot how to pave roads. We forgot even almost how to write some civilizations. These are such a thick subject, right? Hand me down centuries of how we're going to develop before evolutionary psychology, right? This is just before, because you got about 1850s, right? You want to click in the Civil War and you want to click in Freudian, and people started to guess. This is right when they stopped kind of leaving it in esoterics and Spanish Inquisitions and French revolutions, right? Like, everybody was just in a fever of church and state and what matters more to our lives. What's our destination? What do we believe in, right? This is a long years of people going after this. Okay, fair enough. But you forget human nature. You forget all the people that are jockeying for position, trying to get on the court, trying to get their son in power positions, trying to get their daughter to marry the right general. Oh yeah, determination, self-determination, trying to make it in this world. Oh, this family comes from money. We want you to marry his son, or you're a baby maker. You got to go with this dude, or better yet, we only had children to work on the farm, right? Like, the practicality of a family, the actual unit that it counts in. This is the determination that I'm talking about. This is where we were at when people were watching Darwin discover why other birds' beaks are bigger than the others. Evolution, baby. It's evolution. Like, everybody wanted to be like, is it self-determination? Is it evolution, or is it pre-prescribed? And people were really trying to wonder this. I mean, they wanted to go and burn candles, talk to the dead, esoterics. They even used to take pictures next to dead babies because there's a lot of infanticide or their loved ones. And the whole family would stand next to somebody, like, and they would take a family photo. I'm talking like the idea of creating these paths, manifest destiny, go to a whole new country. These two people came from, basically, one grandparent came from Poland and one grandparent came from Germany, came to the new land, Pennsylvania, New York, Lake Erie. This whole area was just wide open. Pick a spot. Like, you were in this skinny little flat in Europe when you were starving, and now you came to America, and now you got fucking land, a front yard, barbecue, fucking. It's the American dream. They're living the American dream. Just swipe your way through. It's a life path. But you got to stay in Pittsburgh, right? There's always a price for the prize. There's always something, right? You could be Buddha, right? But you've never seen death. You've never seen illness. You've never hopped the wall, right? So there's this impetus of people that want to live this lifestyle. I got friends like that. I got friends that all they do is show their fucking fake ass, white ass, what do you call that? Not stained glass teeth. What do you call that when you teeth? Anyway, they bleached their teeth, right? They're just bleaching, shining. Whoever's watching, thanks for watching. Hit a thumbs up. Let me know you're alive. And that kind of determination to just, like, look the part, right? Go to the right college, have the right outfit, go to the dinner, have your hair done, everything's going to be okay. There's an American lifestyle like that. I mean, it's almost Romanesque, right? Teach with Socrates, eat peeled grapes, and travel the Orient on a rowboat of 100 men, right? Like, someone was the that rowboat. Someone was underneath it, and their genetics didn't make it. This is exactly what people are doing. They are pre-prescribing not only for looks, because we're all competitively gaining that. Women are trying to look as attractive as they possibly can to attract the most suitable mate that they can. You think you're different than the birds or the squirrels. That is not happening. Just like I told that one girl, people are having sex on this island. Whales are fucking out there in the ocean right now. Crabs are fucking on this island. And we, the monkeys, should be fucking too. It's evolution, baby. And everybody wants to pretend like it's gravy. It is not. It's self-determination. It's literally making choices with people and going like, I chose to mate with this person. Right now, we're all like, we choose to be poly, we choose to fuck whoever. There's some people who are like, what's your genetics? Where are you from? Like her dad came sat right next down to me. Where are you from? Where your family from? Right? Let me pluck some hair from you, get a DNA test, FBI background check, and if you don't mind, what's your social security number? And you're like, damn, son, damn. You calm down. Damn, titties be popping, but that's what it is. You can see the gravitas of the situation. You can see the self-determination with like families, old people sitting in the fucking oceans, right? They're just out there doing it like this, going like, hey, 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 right? Here's my son, here's my daughter, here's a picture of them. Will you marry them? They're like literally trading them like Pokemon cards, bro. Pogs, baseball cards. They're out there. Get this kid out of my house. I'm not worried about their self determination. They already over 21, 25. They're about to get too old. My child is, here's my child. This is what they look like. This is how old they are. Will you marry them? Lilo Dallas multi pass in China. Like, what the fuck? People are so worried about the future. I'm watching an older lady walk over here getting self determined right now with the mom. Time will pass. Soon, the young one that's walking in front of him, that's the same doughy shape. That's the apple from the tree. Soon, she will be walking slow. Soon, she will be reaching twice for the fucking handle. Soon, she will be behind her children, and soon her hair will be white. It goes by so fast. It goes by so fast, dude. 14 years older, whoosh. It's go by so fast, and we think we're so in control, and that we masters of our destiny, and all these other things. And it's just like some people never get to write their genetics into history. As the younger daughter of three, somebody better have some babies. And even she said, "My last name will be changed anyway." I said, your last name was changed from whatever grandpa to grandpa. Girls, I would never share the last name of a man. Your grandpa's last name is your last name, dude. You come from something. Genetics passed down. And now it's evolution, baby. So if you were lucky enough to be born in the Western society in the first world, in the modern age, and have a cell phone and have meals and have cars and have homes and have abundance, welcome to evolution. You just leveled up. Odds are you weren't born in Nigeria, you weren't born in Bangladesh, you weren't born in a fucking shit spot in South America and in Venezuela where the fucking that's the inflation is ridiculous. You're not there. Matter of fact, my friends that are from Venezuela aren't there. They're in Brazil because the money situation's so bad. Anyway, the point being is you're gonna have to figure it out. We're all going to have to see our own self-determination. We're all going to have to see the paths that we choose and take, and you might not know the reason. That's psychology. This is evolution, right? So you can psychoanalyze all your decisions and the reasons why you transpired to where you are right now, or B, you can evolutionarily see that a lot of this stuff is truth and circumstance. A lot of these things were, especially when there was slavery in this fucking country, right? When in this country, how'd the North and the South separate from right and wrong? How did they go to like, this is my property, this is my wealth, this is production, to this ain't right, and why are we treating people this way? Right. You're gonna have to ask yourself truthfully, right? Is this evolution, or is this statistics? Yeah, we look at ourselves so hoidily. We're Christian. We're pilgrims. We're uh Amish, right? We have these strict rules. We don't like the control of England. Let's bring a whole new life. Let's bring all new Europeans to a whole new world and develop a new lifestyle. And they brought their religion, they brought their worry, they brought their disease. I can tell you that syphilis killed the Native Americans. It killed the man. Hi, good morning. That's for facts, bro. Like that happened like off the jump, and that was so disastrous. I don't think anybody's ever seen that many people die so quickly. They never even smelled a venereal disease, or knew anything about alcohol or diseases like syphilis or whatever else the fucking dirty dicks of the sailors were bringing. But what really tripped you out is when these people came over, They called it Manifest Destiny. They called themselves Christian. They called themselves Puritans, Calvinists, Amish, you name it, right? Religious peoples, people that had supposed to believe in God and guns and country, right? Here's a whack one for you. For somebody that's supposed to be so fucking Puritan, right? Try to outdo each other, and Edwardian and Victorian, even the English is like who has the less sex, who has the who believes more in Jesus, and how who's got more Bibles than they can count, right? We're all trying to be pious as fuck. We want to make it to the heavens. Got you. These people, same people, right? Saying that they believed in God, say that they believed in the religion and of Jesus, the same people that had slaves. The dichotomy of our brains that we could be so pure. Lord, believe me, send me, send me, send me, send me prosperous, send me children, send me, right? Everything everybody's ever always asked for. Send me money. I want to be prosperous. I want to be rich. I want to be powerful. Send me children. I want to go into perpetuity. Everything about everything I watched for the last week on Planet is to mate. It was two strategies. It's to mature and mate. You got to get to maturity and then mate, and that's it. That's your life cycle for most living creatures, insects, mammals, you name it, platypus. I'm watching this. You're watching it too. You know what I'm talking about. You know science. You know evolution. You know about this esoteric shit. You know about predetermination. You know about destiny. You know about people with Ouija boards, tarot card reading. We've searched the stars and the heavens for all the answers, right? But it's not there. No, no, no. No, no, no. There was statistics, there was science, there was evolution, there was something about it. Like you're predetermined. Go to a better college so you can get a better degree. Go to, I want my kids evolutionarily to meet other kids from international schools and start speaking Thai and go to Dubai. And yeah, you got Finland friends too. Finland is one of the most affluent countries in the world. Get you some rich friends. Boom. Get yourself some day ones. Boom. Get yourself some languages. Boom. Boom, baby, boom. Not fucking around. And neither would you. Neither would you. You don't want your kids playing with the smelly kids, right? Everybody believes in segregation. They don't want to, but they do. That's why you're not hanging out in the hood. And that's why I rub elbows with the rich. And there's a reason for the season and everything. So you can hide behind the lies. You can pretend like you don't care if someone has status, money, or power, right? You can pretend like the Machiavellian court doesn't exist anymore in the new modern era. You can squint your eyes and pretend, right? But we all know the truth in the end. The truth shall set you free. Truth is, there's a game amongst us. You know, just like Robert Greene was saying, he was naive. He just wanted to be a great writer. He didn't know that there were power elements and shifts in every situation, corporate situation. Some guy that's above you doesn't want to lose his job. He don't want to lose his BMW. So I mean, the next idea you came up with, he might just steal, right? And then the next determination that you have is this, like, what college did you go to? Could your parents afford college? If you could have afforded college, then maybe they might marry the guy that his parents can afford college. My friend, I told you the other day, she paid $5,000 to fucking meet somebody, and she only got one pairing, and it cost $800 more for the each pairing. You want to meet someone else? $800, U.S. dollars, USD. Desperate to get a link, desperate to get a connection, desperate to combine with someone and make it win. That's all of us in the end. So I mean, you can wave it, trade it, do whatever you want to do with it, but the path is right there in front of you, and you're already walking it, bro. And I don't know if you chose the path less traveled by. I don't know if you're Jack Frost in it. I don't know if you understand it. You might not even see it, but every day you waking up and you're walking and you're talking and you're gaining a new influence. So I'm gonna go inside real quick. Let me get this going. Let me grab Michelle. We're gonna go for a quick time. Michelle, that's your morning motivation. My neighbors came out and got loud. One was on the phone, one had a kid, then had a coffee, one had a bib. Oh, I love my life. Good morning. And that's Saints Addiction. If you get anything out of this, like, share, and subscribe. Get yourself a hoodie. Get yourself a fucking shirt. Get yourself a sticker. Halo and horns on everybody. Nobody is perfect. And everybody's going into this world trying to figure it out. And I promise you, there's a bit of psychology. There's a bit of evolution. There's a bit of science. And there's a bit of spirituality. Sprinkle it all in there. And then you got Saints Addiction. I'm on a mission, you know. Reach, preach, and teach to everybody every morning, and that's the blessing. So, oh, fresh air. I love my life. Yes, I do. I finally got my spirit, my mind, my body in it. I told myself I get to wake up early and stretch. I come out here in the back, drink fresh water right off the bat, fast as long as I can, eat breakfast, fresh berries, watermelons, you name it, right? We're enjoying and cuddling and making love and taking on the morning slow, still doing business, still getting orders, still getting to travel, still getting to dream, still telling our own stories, and who knows, even make a baby. So it's one of these things that your life is, there's a lot of determination here. I don't know how determined you are to see your life become what you want it to be. We're all making decisions every day. It's equaling, but it's gonna be up to you. Lao Tao Kun, up to you, and it's up to me. And if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And if it's meant to be, it's up to you too. So trust not, want not, waste not, want not, trust not, want not. You don't have to believe, you don't have to trust, you don't even have to have faith. You're walking a path every day, waking up in the same shoes, in the same cells, in the same thoughts. If thoughts are reality, it's about high time. High time you figure out what you want your reality to be, because everybody's walking a path, everybody has a destiny, everybody has a purpose. How aware they are of how rare they are, and that you're the only piece of DNA that's combined on this planet and alive right now. You can count all the other souls that didn't get to make it, the abortions, the early deaths, the miscarriages, the people that didn't get to make it, the guy that got shot, the first door dropped on D-Day, there goes his genetics. The guy that got dropped by Genghis Khan, there goes his genetics, right? Like, literally, you're an amalgamation of all these genetics. Everybody was worried about overpopulation. We thought Earth can handle 10 billion. We hit 8. It's going back down. It's going back down. Lives are rare. DNA is even more priceless than ever before. I could jizz in a cup because I'm unvaccinated. $3,500. Have little me's with my little mark all over the place. My mark. I've only never called that in my life. Oh no. Anyway, so I'm gonna make your mark, is what we call it here in marketing, right? Marketing by Saints. I want you to make your mark on this world. I want you to punch your dent in the universe. You know I am. I got these really cool brands and logos, and I want them everywhere. I can see them on beanies, socks, backpacks. You holler at your boy. So we're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna whip it good. It's kind of cold outside. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go smoke with my love. Enjoy my day. It's Monday. Some people call it Money Mondays. I call it Dreams Day. You gotta have some dreams and some birthdays and some gifts and some presents. Hell, I even got a compliment. They're like, "That's a cool hoodie." I was like, "I made it myself." So yeah, we got logos on logos on logos. Both my logos in the same shot. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. Michelle's. Come on, baby. Let's go. Your fine ass. Ooh, got a thick little snow bunny at the top of the hill. A little booty out. I do love me some white girls. It's crazy. She looked like my ex-girlfriend the other day. I was like, what just happened? Tripped me out so hard. These blue-eye white girls with their curly blonde hair, man. I don't know. Maybe it's my MO. You gotta ask yourself too. What are you into? Thing. Big titties, pretty face, artistic chicks, spiritual chicks, hippie chicks. Seems to be my MO. Shit. You never know, dude. You never know. Life just keeps going on. So I'm gonna enjoy this warmth. I'm gonna enjoy this shine, man. I'm gonna let it sink in. It's a little cold, but warming up my soul and just doing the show, man. It's just crazy because I just saw it develop. It's such a trip to watch your life. Like you can literally just swipe your life. Some people like that, bro. Some people they only look forward to the weekend. Some people like their greatest hits are going to the driving range at least once a week. And they had a driving range across the way. I was like, oh, dude, let's go hit some balls. But like, I know the American lifestyle. You know this. Just have everything paid for, always afford barbecue. You know, everyone's has a birthday. Someone else has a kid. Oh, it's his third. Oh, it's his seventh. Oh, it's his fourth. Oh, he had another. Oh, it's a baby shower. Oh, it's a wedding shower. Or it's a, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's Memorial Day. No, it's Veterans Day. Aren't they kind of the same thing? No, we have two different ones. Shit, it's Easter. No, it's not. It's Lent. No, wait, it could be Eid if you want it to be EID Eid festival from the fucking Indians. Yeah, bro. I'd festivals happen too. So what a fucking trip, bro. What a fucking trip. Life is a fucking trip. You know what I mean? So don't trip, potato chip. Don't trip, potato chip. Fucking life is coming at you, whether you like it or not. I hope you're out there experiencing it. If nothing else, make mistakes, that's for sure. Risk it for the biscuit. I'm a mistake master. I'm gonna take the maker's mark and make it called Mistake Master. That's also gonna be a shirt. Um, what a trip. Do you sit in an apartment? We were watching that too because then you build a home. It's very expensive to leave. It's almost like $100 every day just to go. It was a $13 hot dog, bro. A $13 hot dog. You can't be serious. I almost handed it back to him. Keep it, bro. I didn't even want it that bad. I wasn't even that hungry. I could miss that meal. You know what? Next time we're missing that meal. Next time something's ridiculously expensive, we're handing it back to them, and we're not just handing them our debit card. How about that? Anyway, besides for highway robbery, and besides for leaving and it being expensive, and $20 being the new adult dollar, right? Every meal, every fucking snack, every time you go anywhere, gas, you name it, $20 is going down. Besides for paying to live and life being expensive, right? Um, um, just got to be a way where you can have free fun, go places that you want to go, and not buy everything. Yay, sir. All right, you guys, go be free. I'll see you. Peace and love. Chigathon. And as always, Chigathon. Good morning.
So cold out here today.